What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Cam, and today I'm at it with another video. And today I'm gonna be talking about why I stopped doing drugs, because drugs played a huge factor in my life. And now that I think of it, it showed me that it really showed me that I didn't need them, and it showed me that no one needs them. And I'm not speaking for everybody. This is just personally for my experience, what it contributes in my life. So I'm not gonna say I was a opioid addict. I did crack and heroin I was in rehab. I didn't do all that. It's just the not hard drugs like weed. I just smoked weed every day and shrooms every now and then. But even I learned that I just don't want to do none of that anymore. Like it's really draining, and I'm gonna tell you why. So let me start off with weed. I started smoking weed, I say like 3 years ago, and I smoked pretty often since then, and I stopped smoking end of 2023. End of 2023, like the summer of 2023, because I done got caught a lot of times, but at that point I was like, okay, I really need to stop doing this. So I'm not gonna really tell a story time on what happened and all that stuff. I'm just gonna tell you what effect it had on me, and how it started. So it started off, I started off with a pen in class, and just get high, haha, it's fun. You do it, and it wasn't even mine. I didn't even have my own. I would just smoke my friend's pen, cool, all right. And then I'm like, yo, this kind of cool. I kind of want my own now. Like, I never thought I'd go this route, but this route kind of cool. It ain't that bad. It's just, it's just weed, right? So, I buy my own cart, and then, I'm doing it every night now. Once you get your own pen, pens are the most scariest things. Pens are scarier than gas, than flowers, because you can literally hit it anywhere, and not get caught, bro. You can hit it in the bathroom of a airplane. Well, you probably can't get it on an airplane if you're lucky, but you can do it anywhere. It's so portable, and that's the scary thing about it. And it lasts super long too. So I'm staying away from all that stuff now. But pens are scary. But for potheads, they the best thing ever. But anyways, yeah, I got my own pen, and then fast forward, I started getting gas. And I really started getting gas when I lived on my own in college. Going to college, I'm out the house for the first time. I'm just, experimenting, just doing whatever I want. So start smoking gas every day, get high every night, hotboxing every night. And number one, it did so much on my energy and my appetite. I'm gonna start off with the appetite. I would eat so much when I'm high, and my appetite would be so weird throughout the day when I'm sober, because I ate so much at night, I'm not really hungry. And I wasn't the person that I couldn't eat without getting high. It's just when I would eat, I would just get so full when I'm sober, and then night come down. It's just the endless cycle. So it messed up my appetite, and it also messed up your energy, because weed has a huge thing on your energy. It takes your energy, bro. I would smoke and then just be so gone, just being high. It's cool. It was cool, but it's there's no reason for doing this. Every time I'm high, I'm not gaining nothing. And I don't even feel like myself. When I'm sober, I feel like myself. I'm at my highest self when I'm sober. But when I start smoking, I just start feeling I don't have. It's you have control, but you really don't. It's it carries demons that make you think that you're in control when you're really not. And And that's a scary thing. It makes people feel like they have control when they are under control. And because my decision making, it would just be dumber than how I was when I'm sober. I just literally I'd be so slow when I'm high, but when I'm sober, I'm pretty sharp. Also, when I would get high, I just wouldn't be the same, and I just don't feel myself. I love feeling myself. Every time I would start smoking, like the more I keep doing it, I'm like, bro, I'm not doing this I'm doing this for no reason. But if I don't do it, then I feel anxious. I forgot. Anxiety and stress brings up a huge part of this part, because that's where it comes from. It gives you that coping mechanism, like, I'm so anxious today, like my girl just pissed me off, I'm finna go smoke a blunt. Doing that does nothing. Smoking only temporarily fills in that void of what I need to be feeling, and then it's over, and then you going back to the stressing and anxiety. Like, once you stop smoking and once you practice healthy habits on your stress and anxiety, you won't have it, bro. I haven't had anxiety since last summer, like when I stopped smoking. When I stopped smoking. Like, that's the cause of my anxiety. Like, I just get anxious for no reason. I would just feel on edge for no reason. Like, being sober opened my eyes to realizing that there's nothing to really worry about, because we will give you like a sense of paranoia, like you scared, like not scared, but like just cautious about nothing really. You feel what I'm saying? And I just realized that it's really unhealthy to depend on something to make you feel a certain type of way, when you should just feel your emotions through and let it pass, being sober. And that's just about it with weed. Me and weed had a interesting relationship, and I'm proud to say that I'm done with that. Now let me go to the shrooms part. Now this part is completely different. Shrooms are a blessing and a curse, and let me tell you why. And I'm not gonna make this a trip story. I'm just going to explain why I don't do it anymore. So, first time I did shrooms, I'm not even gonna count the first time because I wasn't really tripping. I wasn't really high. But the second time I did 5 grams. And pre-doing this, I researched for months and months about this. I watched videos, I read articles, I watched documentaries, I did a lot of research. I read Reddit posts, I read Quora posts, I read a lot. I did a lot of research before I did this, and I'm glad to say that I safely took it, and I didn't, it didn't have any bad effect on me. So yeah, so the first time I did it, I'm not gonna say my whole trip. I'm just gonna say that it's not addictive. It's not an addictive drug. It's not like I need this to feel a certain way. I need this. I want to take this to feel a certain way. I just took it to learn more about myself, because when you do shrooms, you have to set an intention. What do you want to come out? What do you want to learn? What do you want to know that you don't already know, or that gives you a different perspective of what you can know? And that's definitely what it did. I did it last year. It was probably like 10 months ago. And then I came out learning a lot about myself, a lot about the world, and what I really needed to do. First time it's cool. Like, it's not like, I take it next week, I want some shrooms, bro. Them shits was, I wasn't like that, bro. It's like, I don't want to, like, it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was the most scariest experience of my life. Like, it's not something that I wanted to go back to. So it's scary and it's great, but it's mostly scary. So when did I do it again? I did it again like months after, a lot of months after, like 7 or 8 months. I took them again, and then when I took them this time, I took it in increments. Like, I took it like a little bit each day just to see what it's like. Cause some people microdose and they say they live their life normally and they get more creativity and all that stuff. And I was just trying to see what that was like. But when I did that, I don't know if the things I was taking was too much, but I would get like mini trips, and I'm like, and the trips that I would get is not like the best parts. It was like the anxiety parts, my heart racing anxiety parts, and I'm like, yo, this is weird. I don't like this, and it puts you in a void where I don't even feel human. I feel like an outsider. Like, everywhere I'm at, I feel like I'm not even there. Like, I feel like my body, I'm Cam, but it's so hard to explain. It's like I'm not Cam, but I'm Cam. Like, it's like watching myself from third person, basically. And I felt like I didn't belong. And then not in a way like, oh, I don't belong here. Like, it's more like, I don't know how to explain it. It's a feeling that, like, what are we doing here? Like, what am I doing here? Like, what am I doing? Because I took a little bit when I went to work, and then I'm flipping the thing, and I'm feeling like I'm on autopilot. Like, I'm on the grill flipping burgers, but I felt like a slave. I felt like a human slave, and I'm just a worker, and I'm just a part of this whole system of the government that just supports them, and I just felt out of place. I felt like a slave, literally, and that didn't feel good. So a couple experiences of that, and I just realized, like, I do not need to be doing anything at all. Like, it makes me enjoy being sober, because it brings the fear factor in it overtakes the joy factor in it for me. The fear factor is like, it's just the eerie feeling that it gives me, that I'm not like I'm not supposed to be doing this, just like not like I'm supposed to be here, like it's just a weird feeling that it's hard to explain, but that just gave me the all reason to not be doing this no more. This is not for me. This is hurting me. And I'm glad that God gave me the eyes and the knowledge to actually listen to him and not do none of that stuff no more. I'm not doing nothing no more. I'm not doing nada. I'm done with drugs. I done experimented, and I'm done with that, because growing up, I always want to experience new things. I always want to, what is this like? What is that like? Like, now I'm like, there's no point. There's no point in doing drugs. If you just learn how to live your life abundantly and sacredly, then what more could I ask for? And that is another thing that shrooms did. It opened my eyes to realize that I need to show gratitude. Existing here is amazing. Shrooms showed me that it's a blessing to be sober. That's what it showed me, bro. It's a blessing to be sober, and I don't need shrooms to feel good or be more creative or whatever. And one thing I would say is that shrooms, I don't know if it's shrooms or if it's just me, but I have a lot of what do you call it, insight. I have a lot of foreseeing things, like a lot of coincidences that I foresee that just magically happen. And I don't know if that's just a gift that I have or something that shrooms brought out. I don't know, but I always like think things. It's my insight, bro. I always think things randomly and then they happen. And it's not even like like I'm predicting things. It's literally just random thoughts and then it happens. Or I have random dreams and they happen. Or it's something in a dream that I've seen the next day. It's weird. But it's probably just me. Who knows? I need to look more into it. I ain't that guy. But that's just about it. That was my story with drugs. I am done with the weed. I am done with the shrooms. And I'm not here to tell y'all to not do it, but you will live your life better without it. But I'm not who's to say it's your life. But yeah, that's just about it. It's your boy Cam. I'm out. Make sure y'all like, make sure you subscribe, and let me know if y'all do anything in the comments. And peace.